Hi. First, let me begin by answering a question. The answer is yes. And now you're wondering, well, wait a minute, what's the question? Well, the question is, can anyone really learn how to make money on the internet? And again, the answer is yes. Hi, my name is Dennis Ramirez, and for the past little over 10 years, I had a very successful real estate career here in South Carolina. I was doing quite well, earned a very good living at it. But then something happened a couple of years ago. You may have heard about it in the news. Back in about 2008, we had a series of things go bad with the economy. We had a stock market meltdown. We also had a mortgage meltdown. And then finally, my real estate business melted down. Most of the business that I would do was working with home buyers. About 90% of my business was based with home buyers. So when the mortgage and banking industry tightened up the rules as far as being able to get a loan, well, overnight, my business pretty much just dried up. Not just me, I know it happened to a lot of people, but my business dried up and went from making a very good living to making nothing. And as you can imagine, that was no fun at all. So I started looking around because I knew I needed to find something to supplement my income. But to be quite honest, what I found was something much, much bigger. What I found was a business that I can work from anywhere in the world. I have family overseas, I have family throughout the United States, and it doesn't matter where I go, I can go anywhere and I can be in business. If I have an internet connection, then I'm in business. So that was quite refreshing because you couldn't do that in real estate. In real estate, my real estate practice was tied directly to South Carolina because that's where I was licensed to practice real estate. But with this business on the internet, wow, it opened up new possibilities. I can be anywhere and be in business. So that's a great thing. The other thing that I found is that this business gives me much more freedom. I thought I had freedom when I was in real estate. I would pretty much, I can set my own appointments and make my own schedule. But, there are still some things that are different from this business, from having an internet business. You truly have freedom to come and go as you want, and you have no time restrictions because you can in fact have partners and work with people overseas in the United States, different time zones, and so you really control your own destiny in terms of your time. So you have time to do more things, time to maybe take the kids to school and spend more time with the family and then work on the business a little bit on the side. So it really provides a lot more time freedom than I knew existed, and I thought I had that in real estate, but now I know that I didn't. And the other thing that I found is that it's an opportunity where anyone can have a full-time income with a part-time effort. Now, how cool is that? A full-time income with a part-time effort. You don't have to slave away 50, 60 hours a week in some cubicle somewhere. You can, for a fraction of the time that you spend in a regular job, you in fact could be making the same type of income and even more. And that's not a boast or an exaggeration. If you knew what the truth was, you'd be saying I'm very conservative with that. Now, I don't want to paint a rosy picture without telling you this. I don't want to give you any misleading information. There is work involved. I don't want you to think that there isn't work involved. Anybody that tells you, hey, listen, there's no work involved to go ahead and make money on the internet, it's easy. You don't have to do anything. Just pay me some money and, here you go, and you don't have to do much. No. If anyone tells you that, run away from them and just ignore that noise because I'm telling you that they're not telling you the truth. There is some work involved, but it's not rocket science. It's not brain surgery. It's something that anybody can do. You don't have to have a college degree. You don't need any degree at all. If you can read and write, you in fact can learn some of the basic skills that are needed. All you need to do is learn some things about the internet, how the internet works, and you develop a few skills. And in no time, you'll be in fact earning and producing income on your own on the internet. I got to tell you that when I started on the internet. I'm shocked at how much I know now about the internet and the inner workings of making money on the online. Because before, all I did was find homes for my clients, looking at the websites and looking for homes and also sending out emails. And so to go from there to what I do now, it just astounds me. Because I have no formal training in that department. You don't have to be a techie, which actually brings me to some concerns. Sometimes I hear people that have different concerns. They say, well, Dennis, I don't know. I'm not a techie. I don't understand HTML language and all that other geeky stuff that computer people do. And if you're a computer person, my apologies to you. There's no offense. But most of us don't have those skills. I don't understand HTML and all those symbols and everything else. Don't have a clue. I really don't want to learn. I'm not interested. That's not what's going to help me or you make money on the internet. And so I'm here to tell you that you don't need to know any of that. The other concern that I hear is that sometimes people are concerned that they have to bug their friends and family, or maybe go to some type of a home party or some type of a hotel meeting and invite people that they know and not tell them what it's about, just so somebody can be there, some salesperson, give them some type of a sales pitch. Don't worry, because it has nothing to do with that. When I say this is internet-based, it is internet-based. That's no joke. So, forget all that other stuff that people are telling you, because that's not true. And the other thing I hear is, well, I don't know about this making videos. I'm kind of scared about that whole making video thing. I don't know how to make a video. Well, listen, it's very easy. If you knew how easy it was to make these videos, you would be laughing. You can make a video from your cell phone. That's how easy it is. So, and as far as what to say, well, really, do you know how to talk to your friend? It's like talking to your best friend. When I'm talking to the camera, I envision my best friend that I'm talking to, and I'm just sharing some information with them, because we're having a conversation just like you would have a conversation with your best friend. That's how simple it is. And so, guys, here's what the bottom line, what I'm going to tell you. There's a process. There is a process. There is a little bit of a learning curve, but it's nothing that you can't do. I did it. Nothing special. And here's what I will tell you also, is that we'll take you by the hand step by step and won't leave you hanging. You'll know exactly what you need to do in order to become successful. It's that simple. It's a step-by-step process, really. And if anyone tries to make it more harder than that, then I don't know, maybe you ought to consider something else. And so really, the only question that needs to be answered at this point is, do you want to make money online? Well, do you? I can't answer that. I know what my answer is. That's why I'm here. But you have to decide. You have to decide, do you want to make money online? Is that important to you in order to overcome whatever situation, financial situation that you may be in right now, or just to have more time freedom to do more things with family? If the answer to that question is yes, then I invite you to go ahead and fill out your name and your email. And if you want me to call you back, go ahead and plug in your telephone number there as well. You don't have to, but if you want me to call you back, put in your telephone number. But if not, at least put in your name and your email, and let's go ahead and begin this process. Remember, I told you it's a step-by-step process. We're not going to leave you hanging. I'm not going to leave you hanging. And I hope to see you on the internet, and maybe we can make some money together. Take care.